Hey everybody, it is Tuesday, June 7th, 2022. We're going to be doing a card of the day of focus of intention for the next 24 to 48 hours. It's directed by Spirit, Universe, or whatever higher power you call upon. This is not a reading. A reading is an intimate discussion between you and a spiritual advisor of your choice, hopefully led by your intuition. As I always say, your intuition is your superpower. Everyone's born with intuition. Not everyone listens to it, as you can see the state of the world. With that being said, thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing to this channel. Thank you for fucking with me. Thank you for being here. Remember, the Almighty Pineapple LLC is trademark, copyright, and registered with 3D classification with the United States Trademark and Patents Office. Any duplication of my content without my permission is subject to legal recourse, is guided by my legal team. With that being said, I am trying to see. So pretty much, you know, this Saturday on June 11th, I have 2 spots left. I did have a client who decided to reschedule because they weren't able to get a COVID test. And yes, I need a COVID test to see any in-person sessions, at least 7 days within your scheduled visit, because I am immunocompromised. I am, you know, regardless if you're vaccinated or not, regardless if I'm vaccinated or not, I still need, you know, negative COVID-19 tests from the lab because I am immunocompromised. But the beautiful thing is that with this, anything that I do, whether it's a cleaning or a reading, I'm going to have a shield. I'll have a mask. If I'm doing a cleaning, I have a shield. We'll be 6 feet apart. If you're on a table, again, I'll be keeping my distance. I'm not going to put you in danger in any way, shape, or form. And I've also taken my test. So I took my test on Sunday. So again, I'll have my test results as well. But if you want a cleansing, you want a limpieza, it's time to get to it. If you want a reading and you've been waiting to talk to me in person, it's time to get to it. I got 2 spots left. If not, I'm just going to close out the day and I'll just deal with my morning clients and just chill out in Nueva York. With that being said, let's get to the card of the day. This is coming from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle Guidebook and deck. And let's see what pops up for us today. That was quick. The card of the day, She-Wolf. I like that. The card of the day is called She-Wolf. It says, unleash the wild within. And let's see, where are you? Right here. The message is, let your wild side up and out, unleash your talents about and your desires. The she-wolf is a powerful shamanic soul who's half woman and half wolf. She's the alpha female who's not afraid to stand out from the crowd, or in this case, the pack. She's wild, unfiltered, and unfettered. She encourages you not to be trapped by the limiting factors of weaker members of the pack or those who are trying to hunt you down because you have gifts they don't like or understand. She represents the energy of the wilderness and the unknown and encourages you to be free and unchanged and go beyond your boundaries. Release the animal energy within and track down what you need to do to express your true self. Extended message. You're being rewilded at this time, guided to reconnect with your rebellious heart, the part of you that likes to break boundaries and go beyond them completely. If you've been holding back on your hopes or dreams, you're being encouraged to chase after them now. Let the wolf energy within you help track down what direction you want to go in. And don't let any traps or hunters get in the way of your freedom or your growth. The life you want is here. With that being said, right away, I'm being shown like so many of you guys are holding back. And it's funny because I actually had this same conversation with my clients who are attending Spiritually Abundant. And Spiritually Abundant is that 12-week course that I was mentioning to you guys a couple of weeks ago. And last night we have a class. We have classes every Monday night. And last class, like I kept asking what do they feel is holding them back. And a lot of people said about what other people think of them, if they're a failure, if they're not a good mom, if they're not a good partner. Again, they're so worried about what everybody else is doing, and not that they're doing it intentionally, but this is coming from the environments. This is coming from the culture. This is coming from the society. This is coming from that same society that, you know, thinking is good and feeling is bad. Right? But instead of honoring themselves, they're just so worried about what everybody else thinks. And especially like, oh, being a failure, not being a good person, or not being good to somebody else in life. But they're not realizing that being good to themselves is the first priority. Being good to yourself is unleashing the wild within. This is you taking care of you, not anybody else. And it doesn't mean that you don't take care of anybody else, because when you're able to fill your own cup, you're able to help everybody else, because you'll be at a full capacity. Your gas tank will be full, or your battery will be charged, whatever you want to call it, however you resonate with it. It's time to make this about you. And I know I say this message a lot because we keep falling back into the same habits of taking care of everybody else but ourselves. It's so much easier to solve other people's problems than face our own shit. So with that being said, It's time to unleash the wild within. You're being rewilded, meaning you're being rebuilt, you're being reformed. You have a new mechanism, you have a new stride, you have a new outlook, you have a new vibration, you have a new frequency that you need to connect with and flow with and keep elevating. And yes, it might be difficult, and yes, it will be uncomfortable, but I never said it was easy, and I never said it was peaceful, but it's definitely worth it when you fight for yourself and you do the inner work. So unleash the wild within and be that she-wolf in your life. Whether you identify as a male or a female, we all carry divine feminine and divine masculine energies within each of our bodies. So I hope I helped. I hope I put some things in perspective, and I hope I made you feel better. If you'd like to work with me, I would love to have you. But as always, please follow your intuition working with any spiritual advisor, even if that means you do not work with me. My books are open for June, but there is limited availability since I am running several different programs. But again, I would love to have you. Don't forget, the Love Thyself program is still available for you guys to join either in July, August, and possibly September. If you guys want to join in June, you guys can do that. Well, I only have a few spots left. I really haven't been advertising it, but it's available. That's a 12-week program that I work with you one-on-one, no readings, no recordings, no modules, no nothing. Live one-on-one with me on all by ourselves for 12 weeks to enhance the most important relationship of your life, the relationship of self. Love thyself. I love y'all. Thank you for fucking with me, and I'll see y'all later.